What'd you think when you saw Jason Kelsey ask Doug Pederson for his rain jacket or a jersey slicker exchange?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that one?
That warmed my heart, Rich. Knowing what what we all went through that year, and just kind of the effect that Doug had on our team, and you can see it. You can see the effect he's had on Jacksonville. And they jumped Philly yesterday. They just couldn't finish. The turnover stuff dried up for them and actually went the other way. So, but Doug coming back home, I was there, Rich. I was at the game, and I got to see Doug briefly, and kind of like the reception he got. Really rainy, nasty day in Philly yesterday. It was a gutsy win, but like seeing Doug getting hugs from all the players, and it was awesome for a city that they're gonna boo you if they can. There's a lot of respect for that guy.
No question. You could see that, and you're right that Jacksonville came in and jumped him, but they also jammed 200 rushing yards down one of the best stout young defensive lines front sevens. I mean, we're entering they're really legit realm for the Eagles right now. Wouldn't you agree?
They're really good. They're really good. They can beat you a lot of different ways, man. I mean, think about that. To go down 14-0, and it's raining like sideways, man. It was cold. It was rainy, and you're thinking, we got to throw the ball a little bit. But they just stuck to the game plan. And when you have an offensive line like that, man, I don't think those guys get enough credit. Lane Johnson not in the top 100 this year, for whatever that's worth. There's not a guy you can't block in the NFL. And, not saying that this young kid, Trayvon Walker's, a top 5 rusher in the NFL, but he did a really nice job on him yesterday. They had some injuries up front. I think Jordan left the game for a little bit at least. And so they just seem to – Jeff Stoutland is as good an offensive line coach as there is in the league, and they do a great job. They flipped. The Eagles' window, I thought, was closed. Like, it was closed, Rich. Like, they changed quarterbacks. Like, the whole thing. The offensive line, a bunch of pieces changed. The personality of this team changed.
Coach changed.
And
everything.
It's open again, dude. And guess what? They got New Orleans' pick. And that keeps getting better. I mean, this is a team that when you look at them on paper, you're like, Bradbury played well. Reddick played well. All these guys you bring in, Rich, that are new faces, you're looking at this team, they're kind of like a mini all-star team, and you're looking at them saying, like, there's no way this team's going to be good next year, right? They're not set up for the long haul. They probably burned a bunch of draft capital, that sort of thing. They've stuck the landing on this thing. So I'm really hats off to Howie Roseman.